Good morning, it's Wednesday and welcome to Saba's Way of Life. Today I just want to share a simple message with you. I'm drinking coffee this morning and I drink a cup of coffee, a small cup of homemade ground coffee every single morning, made in one of those mochas. Now here's the thing I wanted to mention. Over the years I have read, don't drink coffee, do drink coffee, drink this much, don't do this, don't do that. And it's really important that we learn how to think. I've mentioned many times this channel is about learning how to think, and it concurs a lot, in fact in every way, with the study that I'm embarking on and I've embarked on with Dr. Shiva. That's probably why I've embarked on it, because this is the individual I know who really stands for humanity and understands how to think. And because I'm still learning, because we're always learning, I just want to absorb this education. So the question isn't, should I drink coffee or shouldn't I drink coffee? The question should be, who am I and how will coffee help to bring my body and mind to its natural system state? Think about that. It's the same thing when we talk about, should I have a jab or not have the jab? You know, anti or not anti? That isn't the question. The question should be asked is, how will this affect my immune system? How will this affect my health? What happens to the immune system? So the education is understanding how the immune system works and understanding that we are all individuals and how that will have an effect on our immune health. Will it be short-term gain, long-term damage? These are the questions we have to ask. These are very political questions, and we've been brought up to believe, and society and media has encouraged us not to get involved in politics because the government knows better, that person knows better. I have learned that every single thing on earth that concerns our health, our well-being, our children, our education is political. So it is absolutely imperative that we understand politics, not in the way you might understand it or see it or even absorb that word. This is all about learning to understand how to think and educate yourself and empower yourself. I'm going to strongly recommend this. See this, I've got this leaflet here which has got wet now because it's been raining last night. It's wonderful. I'll show you the garden in a minute. I don't know if you can see this or whether it shows backwards, but every Thursday Dr. Shiva has an open house, and there's one at 11 o'clock, which is EST, which is their Eastern Standard Time, which is 4 o'clock our time. And you just, I'm going to put it down in the notes below, vashiva.com/orientation. This is not about selling anything. This is about teaching you how to think from somebody who has learned the art of thinking from MIT, where only the elites have that privilege, and he's bringing that down to you. He has been working tirelessly to, as I have on my own separately, even before Dr. Shiva came on the scene, learn how to think. And how are you going to be able to think with clarity and trust your thoughts if you're not healthy? That's why I say health is so important, because what you eat has a direct impact on your brain. When you understand how the gut-brain axis works, and when that affects your brain, the choices you make in life are more probably going to be more likely to be the right choices. I can't tell you how important this is, because now we're at the stage when I speak to people, they don't even trust themselves. You know, you can see it. They don't even know what they're saying. They don't even trust their own judgment. So we all make mistakes, but to put yourself in a position where you're highly likely and probable to make the right choices, you have got to be healthy, and your body has to be buzzing and vibrating at a very high frequency so that your mind is sharp and discerning. And that means your way of life. That means focusing on circadian biology, understanding the night-day cycle. You need that. Get back to balance first. So come along to that tomorrow. Do it now, not tomorrow, not next week. That's your mind. Now. You won't get this education anywhere else. Listen, just listen and absorb knowledge from a gentleman who understands health from a whole systems perspective. I actually put a video out on understanding what health is. This is what health really means. Go back and listen to that. I had a few messages come in on that video, and then they were deleted. I don't know why, but some messages which explained that they really felt that they understood health after watching that. So some of the messaging is very, very important. Stop listening to the bullshit you hear on mainstream video. Look at someone who is living and doing it, not just speaking, but living and doing what they say. Whether that's me or somebody else, that's fine. If that's someone you enjoy watching that and you concur with that. But those watching this, you will empower yourself, and your children should be learning to think like this. So that's what I wanted to say to you on that. And I'm enjoying my coffee because I understand my system state. Even before I actually calculated that, I have a tool to work that out. Talk more about that another time. But I know innately that it works for me. So let me just very quickly show you the garden. I woke up this morning and it's been raining, so when you look at the leaves here, see this beautiful plant here, and look how the leaves are doing this with the hand. I mean, it's just so metaphoric, and it's capturing the goblets of water. Nature is magnificent. And I've also noted the nasturtiums here. Look, can you look? The flowers have started to come out. Just look how beautiful they look, and they're beautiful. And this is the time of year I start falling in love. The grass is looking green and beautiful. It doesn't give it justice on the video, but it's looking beautiful. And just very quickly, oh gosh, see these peas? Look how tall they've grown. Look. And I've put the nasturtiums in between because then they attract the pests, or detract the pests from the actual fruit and vegetables. And this beautiful broccoli is just, I don't know why it's growing so quickly to seed, but I've left it because I've got so many of them. Everything here is flying up now. It's just stunning. It's just stunning. This wasn't actually a garden update. It was more about how to think update. So, of the corn. I need to plant this out. I haven't had a chance yet, but it's going to take me, because they need quite a lot of soil and they have to be planted in a particular way next to each other so that they pollinate. And there's all these things I'm learning about corn. But that's how we learn. So for now, for those of you who can, get onto this Zoom call tomorrow, VA Shiva /orientation. I'm there every week. Why? Because I want to learn, because I value the knowledge I hear from Dr. Shiva, and then I learn. I'm educating myself, and you pick up something new each time. And not only that, repetition. In the same way that media puts crap, rubbish into your brain, yeah, like naked ladies and bullshit and sexuality and pornography, the same way they put that shit into your brain, turn it around and put quality into your brain. You need repetition. This is so important. This is how I've learned, because I read, and then I read again, and I read again, then I read the same subject from someone else's mind, and I read again, and I read again, and eventually the truth starts coming in, because the truth isn't fixed. The truth is constantly being refined, and it comes through reiteration, and then you pick up things, and it's very similar to biology. When I'm learning about health, biology is experimental. There's no set law. So you need several experiments to eventually come to some kind of a truth. And even in physics, where there are set laws, Newton's law and so law, those laws can be refined as people learn more new things. In fact, I would actually add, we're not actually learning new things. We're learning things that we used to know innately thousands of years ago. It just makes me smile when I look at all these, oh, science has discovered this. No, you haven't. You've rediscovered what we always knew, and we forgot because technology has advanced and we've progressed, right? Not. So in some ways we have, of course we have progressed a lot, but in many ways a lot of this was, we knew. It's the universal mind. The universal mind, you can call it God, knows everything. And out of that chaos, organisation and order comes. It's a miracle which cannot be explained. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent, but that's my message for today, and have a lovely day. The sun is out here in the UK, the south, so enjoy it.